Pretty cool. So the water quality here, so it's saying that the KH is 2, which is okay. I prefer a little bit higher, but that's okay. The GH is 0, so I definitely want to raise that. A higher GH is going to help immune system and body slime. The pH is 6.8, so a little bit on the low side. I'd like to see that come up. The phosphate is up a little bit, no big drama. There's not really ammonia or nitrite, but then there's very high nitrate. I'm sure that isn't actually the level, but I'm sure it's actually high. So some water changes in here would be a good idea. And other than that, none of it else is likely to actually be a major problem. So doing some water changes and raising the GH is something that I'd like to do. Now keeping an eye on the plants. We've got a light over here which currently isn't on the tank. But what we're looking out for with the plants is if we start seeing growth all over the leaves, then we want to be adding a organic CO2, probably something like Flourish Excel. And then if we notice yellow on the leaves, then we might want to be adding something like Flourish as a fertilizer. So right now I would say everything looks totally fine. Also there is some driftwood in there. So keeping a bit of activated carbon in the filter isn't really going to hurt, because the activated carbon is going to help keep the water nice and clear, because the driftwood may very well release tannins. What do you think, buddy? Now the other thing you can try with these sorts of tanks is things like mountain cloud minnows or zebra danios. Now that's a very mixed response as far as introducing those sorts of animals to the walking fish, because you'll find that some people will add things like zebra danios and mountain clouds to these and they will just get eaten. Other people might find they last for a little while before they get eaten, and then other people will find they actually go okay. So providing that you don't find the fish nibbling on the gills of the axolotl, and that's why you wouldn't go for barbs or goldfish or something like that, and you would never put something like sucking catfish because that would be too risky. But there is some suck at the sea that you can play with. I'm also getting a completely zero specific gravity, so adding just a little bit of salt in the water I do like for these animals, not because they particularly need it, but it does tend to help immune system and body slime. So I'll add a little bit of GH salt because I would like to see the GH come up a little bit, and I would like to see the amount of salt raised just a little bit for the immune system of the animals.